I'm saying it out of perspective of you can buy a... Are you kidding me? I think that's the first window skip that we have failed since coming back. I'll keep going, but that is a really sad time loss. But I can tell that my arm is a little bit more tired, so I'm not as good at MSS right now. I'm buffered, so I don't want to go back to it. I don't know why I jumped there. This is not going to work. 5, 6... I just killed my run. I'm such an idiot. What? That should have been too early. Or too late. That shouldn't have worked. Okay. I don't know how that worked. Thanks. I side hopped later than you should, so that should have been too late. I must have literally had it happen on like the last frame. That should not have worked. You're supposed to side hop when he's like at the end of his like rah animation, and I did it as he was done, and I was like, I don't know why I did that. Wow, okay. I don't know how that worked. Thanks. If the bomb lands on top of that barrier, I'm gonna be pissed. No! I think my run might be dead. I don't know if I have another bomb drop on the way to outset. Oh no. I'm not even joking. This is not like a debated. Like I said it because I remember when I used to run HD, sometimes the yellow rupee would land up there and you would be short on rupees. But I literally don't know how to deal with the bomb route right now. What about the flowers on DRI near the chest? Isn't it on the separate island though? Isn't it like on the little island where you push it down? I don't think there is a guaranteed bomb drop nearby on outset. Dude, that's so dumb. One time in my lifetime, I wish I had a boomerang. If Ace doesn't see that they're on outset, I think the best thing I can do, outset grass, it can give you bombs. Outset grass that has bombs near Orca's house. Really? Nice. Good RNG. Well, I can actually say without Copium this time that I did lose the run on 2 RNG. Basically, what my idea would have been, Chad, for context, would have been I would have gotten the bombs right here. And then after I would have gotten the bombs, I would have gone up here. And then right here, you can do a frame perfect roll clip out of bounds. I would have swam into this loading zone right here. Then would have gotten a text box from Coral. And then let's see if the idea would have worked. I would have then left. I would have entered. Oh, you actually can't enter him without voiding out. Okay, then the idea wouldn't have worked anyways. That's weird. I've already been inside of King Redlands once, though. Yeah, I guess it would have lost so much time anyways. It wouldn't have mattered. Well, thank you, RNG. We always appreciate you. Let's do another run. That is true. I draw Maisie things all the time. Maisie, I'm going to be honest. I don't know if you remember this. I don't draw you things as much as I used to because you really hurt my feelings one time. And ever since then, I stopped drawing things. Let me explain, Chad. I was gone on a business trip and I hadn't seen Maisie for a bit. And I was on my way home on the plane. And I had my iPad with me and I had like and I had my pencil with me. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna draw something for Maisie as like a coming home gift because I didn't buy her anything. And I want to show her like how much I missed her. So I think I spent like 2 hours on this awful drawing because I'm not good at drawing at all. Like I just suck at art. I spent like 2 hours drawing this really cute thing. It was like me and her. And it didn't look great. Don't get me wrong. It did not look great. But I spent like 2 hours on it. I worked really hard on it. And I was like, you know, you always say it's the thought that counts. So even though this art is terrible, I feel like you can tell I really tried. And I spent 2 hours on it. So I got home and I was like, Maisie, I got you a gift. And then I opened up my iPad. I was like, I drew you this. And she said, oh, you drew this? And I said, yeah, I spent 2 hours on it. I worked really hard on it. And she looked at it and she said, "You spent 2 hours on this?" And I don't think I've ever spent time drawing something for her ever again since then. It hurt my feelings so bad. I was like, I'm never gonna try to draw anything ever again. I was like, wow. Damn. I literally, I think I just froze. I just got quiet and I said, yeah, I know it doesn't look like much, but yeah, I did spend 2 hours on it. And she goes, oh, thank you, honey. But it was kind of too late. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong. It wasn't a, like, does it make sense if I put it this way? The thought is okay to have. Because if the roles were flipped, I might have thought the same because it's not that good of a drawing and most people could have drawn that in way less than 2 hours. But saying it out loud is what was like, bro, what? You know what I mean by that? Like, if she was like, hey, I finally did this speedrun trick. I took 2 hours on it. I would maybe go, oh, that's so good, honey. But in the head, I might be thinking, how did it take her 2 hours to do the speedrun glitch? It's not even that hard. So I can see thinking it, because there's a chance if the roles were flipped, I would think the same. I just couldn't believe she said it. Could we please see the drawing, Linkus? You know, actually, I could plug the iPad into charge. It's definitely dead, but I think I could show it. Oh yeah, I misread the situation. Maisie's reaction was because she was shocked it only took me 2 hours. Exactly. Yeah, this is a really good run. Hopefully I don't choke it on this next split. Nice. 4 bomb drops? I have never seen that before in my life. I'm at 30 bombs. What? If anyone has been watching my grind for the past month, if I get 2, it's crazy. Not only did I get 4, it's RNG how much each drop has. It can be 5, 10, or 20. I have never even been close to this many bombs in my life. That's crazy. I don't even need this many bombs. There is no purpose to this many bombs. I'm not gonna complain, like, this is great, but like, what? This run has been really good, and we've gotten all the hard tricks well. The only 2 mistakes this run has been storage, which is kind of funny, because it's like, it should be the easier trick for me. Dumb question. Would a baguette count as white bread? Like, you know what I mean? I get it's toasted all around, but I'm saying, like, it would still be white bread, right? Doesn't that mean that technically it's not that omega healthy to eat a baguette? I'm not questioning the deliciousness. I'm just saying, like, I feel like as long as you eat a little bit less overly processed food. Oh, nice. Insta respawn. Oh, nice. 2 insta respawns. I'm gonna need to get an arrow drop now. These hands have been awful, and this head keeps moving to the sides. I love this boss. Oh, nice. An insta respawn again. Awesome. 2, 3 in 1 fight. Life is awesome. Oh, nice. I'm losing all my time. And it wasn't even my fault. I swear they actually must have fixed how terrible Godin is in the HD version, because I can tell you someone who played 100%, so I've fought Godin and pre-Bear Skip HD too. Godin respawns his hands 100 times more on GameCube than HD. I know it can still happen on HD, but not this much. Godin's hands keep respawning so much more on this version. It's crazy. Like, yeah, timing the arrow shots for the main guy, slightly, like, that's slightly down to the player. But Godin's hands respawn, there's nothing you can do. Like, literally nothing. It should be 2 shots and he's dead. If it's more than that, and, like, it respawns, then nothing you can do. Nice. Okay. Nice. I'm glad I tested it, so I knew that that was one of the places that could give magic. Okay, we don't have to worry about magic anymore. 2 more terrible glitches. Come on, roll clip. Not gonna work. Come on. Please. Finally got the clip, and I missed the frame perfect inputs. Awesome. Need void out. Any more magic? Damn it! It's so dumb. I shouldn't fail this trick, but I've failed it so much lately that I'm like overthinking it. Okay, it is a hard glitch, but like it shouldn't be this hard. Come on, dude. Stop. Here we go. Time loss, but the run's not dead, but it is a shitty time loss nonetheless. Oh my god. Okay. If I get a ground spawn, I'll be around tight with my PB at least, or like only a few seconds behind. Damn it. Don't give me a... Okay. I'm gonna be a little bit behind here, but honestly, we should keep going because we can still get a really good run with this. Yeah, we're only about 30 seconds behind world record, so we can still get an incredible run with this. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, if this run goes well, this should be... If this run goes really well, it will be around world record pace. If it goes pretty well, then it will be second place in the world, because I'm still top 3 only. All right, this is where like 80% of my runs come to die, chat. If you've watched runs before, you will know that this part sucks ass. We're talking about Phantom Ganon, we're talking about Dark Forsaken Fortress, and we're talking about Helmrock cutscene skip. These segments, if you don't know, Light Arrows, Enter Helmrock, and Forsaken Fortress 2 is where basically almost every run dies. So let's hope it goes well. Let's not void out. Let's not fall down. Let's just hope that everything goes according to plan. Oh, man. Okay, the new setup worked really well, though. Dude, if we got better Phantom Ganon in there, that could have been such a fast split. That was really clean. Okay, step 1, done. No, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed leaf instead of bomb. Are you kidding me? I pressed leaf instead of bomb. I'm an idiot.
Helmrock music really does not help the tension of this trick.
Oh, I was so fast. I'm such an idiot. What's your backup plan? There is literally none. I'm literally stuck here. You can't get back out of bounds from that door. This is gonna sound dumb, but I feel like I'm playing so well. The only time loss I had gameplay-wise on this run was basically trial skip and a storage, failing 4 times. I feel like I should do another run. I'm playing really well today. Let me show you this awful drawing I did now. That is the last drawing that I ever made. Okay, so I try to play with brushes, and I try to play with things to make them look more lively. This is the last thing I ever drew because, you know, yeah. Here's my last drawing I ever did. That took 2 hours. Listen, Procreate was hard to figure out, okay? Don't be like her, chat. I'm just never drawing again. I'm never drawing again. I hope you understand that literally the only thing that I know how to draw is penises in paint. That's it. That's all the practice I had. Growing up and going into school, that's the only thing I ever drew. And whenever I have an opportunity, I grab a school laptop, I draw a penis in paint, and that's it. Only thing I ever drew. That should be it. Thank God. Okay. Whew. All right, let's get one more run going, chat. And it's an actual good one, too. It wasn't like a slow one. How's Princess Peach?
Wow.
I heard it seems like a very cute game. I haven't played Princess Peach. I heard that I've heard that it has a lot of charm, but it is very basic of a video game. So, as an adult, it's kind of meh. But I haven't played it myself, so I think it depends on the type of game you're looking for, though. Just expect a very casual experience. Challenge for me? Oh, now I feel bad. Sorry, Spawn, that is not what I did not mean to shots fire you. I did not mean to shots fire you, I'm sorry. That was not meant as an insult. I just heard that the mechanics were pretty bland compared to, like, the original game, so there isn't a lot of, like, tech involved in it. I cannot speak if, like, the bosses are difficult or anything like that. I'm sorry, I did not mean to be mean. Now I feel bad. Clean. Like, extremely clean. Whew. I cannot believe we actually saved time. We never save time in this split. We always lose, like, 10, 15 seconds. That was cleaner than my room. I will say one thing that is sad, though. We have to rely on RNG because I need a bomb drop to not lose time. So... we all know how that went last time. Are you kidding me? I 100% need a bomb drop now. I already kind of needed one, but now I really need it. Surely we'll get a bomb drop, right? Surely the game won't screw us over on bomb drops 2 runs in one day, right? It's not that the run will die if I don't get a bomb drop here, by the way, but I will probably lose a solid, like, 15 seconds if I don't. Ooh. Okay. Cool. The bombs cannot drop, by the way, on the sides, if you're wondering. The bomb drops are from the top grass there on the left. That's why I'm not checking more. Well, that's fine. I feel like this should be a gold, but it probably won't be because the split has been done perfectly multiple times already. But it just felt so good. I just had, like, everything was so good. It was a quick boss fight. I got a first try storage. I had a great out of bounds. This just felt like a gold. Okay, never mind. It was a gold. I was about to say, I don't know, it just felt like, oh man, I just really had everything perfect this time. Last time I went to a local game store, I felt like he was working undercover. Because I went in, I looked at a bunch of stuff, I found what I wanted. He was like, is there anything I can help you with? I said, no. I couldn't find what I wanted. I walked up to him and said, hey, do you have this? And he said, oh yeah, I have it in the back here. Is there anything else I can get you? And I was like, nope, that's it. And then I went to the checkout and I was putting in my card, right? Paying, ready to go. And he goes, so are you gonna do any speed runs on this? And I was like, And I for like a solid like 4 seconds, my brain just went through and I was like, is there a chance that he just says this is a random thing? Or is he a viewer? And I thought about it, I was like, there's no way that he just like randomly tells people who buys video games what speed are you gonna do? Are you picking this up for speed running? I was like, there's no way. I was like, I answered like if he knew who I was. I was like, no, I'm just doing a randomizer for this. And then he said, gotcha, makes sense. Yeah, I love your Wind Waker speedruns. And I was like, okay, this makes sense. Yeah, retro game stores is like the #1 place I get recognized in public that is outside of gaming events. Like in gaming events, I expect that people will know it. Like if I go to TwitchCon, I mean like, come on. But when it comes to like in public, almost every time it's a retro store, because I think most people who are into retro games know speedrunning. And at this point, if they know speedrunning, they most likely have heard of me. But yeah, otherwise it's not too common I get recognized. I got recognized more in public in non-video game stores in Sweden, actually. But I know why that happened. I think if you live in a place, there is probably a very high likelihood that you walk by someone that you might have seen online, but you would never think about it because you're just another person in the crowd. Do you know what I mean? And you probably don't think immediately like, oh, that's the content creator, unless you watch them all the time. But the thing that I noticed that really got me recognized so frequently was at the end of the time I was living in Sweden. Because, and this is what did all the difference. When Maisie was living with me in Sweden, I would speak English in public, not Swedish. It would be English. So we stuck out like a sore thumb wherever we went, because obviously Swedes kind of react to the fact that, oh, here's a guy and girl walking around speaking English in Sweden, right? And it's not like we're living in Stockholm or nothing where that happens all the time, right? So it very much sticks out. And I noticed that during that period of time, a lot of people, we'd be like, yo, Linkus, love your streams. Which almost never happened when I spoke Swedish. But I think it's because then it's like, you hear English, you react, you turn around, and then you're like, oh my God, wait, that's Linkus, you know? Funnily enough, I'm not making this up. The only 2 times I ever got recognized in Sweden outside of a gaming event where I spoke Swedish and not English were at 2 locations. One makes a lot of sense. It was inside of a electronics store. I was buying a Switch. The other time was when me and my dad was looking at couches at IKEA. Which is like the most stereotypical funny place ever. Because I know, like, it's just like somehow out of any place in Sweden where I could get recognized, it is as I'm walking around in IKEA. He didn't walk up to me, but I just saw some people looking at me weirdly, and I was like, that's a little bit weird. And I even told my dad, I was like, it's a bit weird. They're like really looking at me. And I said, do you think you recognize me? And he goes, probably not. I don't know. And then I walk away, and then I get a notification on my phone on Discord. And the dude was like, dude, I was too shy to say something, but I can't believe I saw you in IKEA. Because at the time, I still had Discord notifications on my phone. And I was like, that's so funny. But yeah, that's why I always say if you ever see me in public, please come up and say hi. Because trust me, it is more embarrassing not. Because if I'm walking around Target, someone comes up to me and says, hey, Linkus, by the way, love your content or love your randos. Almost every time they say they love my randos, actually. Anyways, I don't think that's weird at all. I just get happy. But I've had this interaction happen multiple times now, and I think it's so awkward. I'll tell you a recent time it happened. I was at Walmart and I was shopping, and I get a tweet the next day, and it's at me, and it goes, yo, Linkus, I didn't want to come up and say hi, but I saw you at this Walmart shopping for an air mattress. It was still crazy seeing you though. And I don't know why, and I hope people can understand this. It feels more infringing on my privacy in kind of a creepy, weird way to have someone just message you going like, yo, I see you. Rather than if someone sees you and just comes up and says hi. Like, I mean, someone comes up and says hi, it's like, oh yeah, hi, what's up, man? But when you get that like weird random message of like, oh hey, I saw you, and this is what you were doing, it feels like you're getting spied on, and it's like 10 times worse. Ooh, that was close. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so close to getting knocked down. I'm gonna get another drop, aren't I? Dude, he's moving so much. Why? I'm so tired of losing, and I'm not even gonna. I'm so tired of losing time to this guy. How is this my biggest time loss every run, dude? I wish I could nuke this boss fight out of existence. It's such a simple boss. It's like this most simple boss in the game. It's not like Mulgera, where it's like, I have to do a frame-perfect glitch 4 times to one-cycle him. I'm losing a lot of time here. I really gotta get a good light arrow split. Like, we can't be choking the next split. Okay, here we go. We gotta get all of these tricks well, chat. Here we go. Pause, champ. Come on. Come on, dude. Okay, not too bad. Third try bomb drop, but the setup was perfect. We'll take it. Come on. Not bad. Nice. Okay. Not too bad. We're at least saving some time. The run is not dead. We can keep going. I don't think I can work record with this, but I can definitely get second place. And I would just really like a game into endgame because I really need some endgame practice. Oh, nice. It still did. I didn't get the leaf input? Why is this mid-game so hard? Why is there 5 back-to-back glitches that are so hard to do? I did everything right, dude. Well, we still had some really good runs today. We got like 3 or 4 golds, and we had some good runs. Good times.